Welcome to my custom interloper run. I'm E58, and here's what's in our backpack. We're a little overweight, but that's primarily all the meat. We're all good there. We're good there. Want to get those fixed up, hopefully at the barn. We got water, we got food being cooked. Everything in here is good. That heavy hammer, I don't know where I'm taking that. And, oh, I have a sapling I gotta take downstairs. We are day 194, and here it is. Harvesting, cooking, fire starting, archery are all at 5. Mending is slowly making its way. That'll be nice to get to number 5. And it is early morning. So let's do that. And we will drop 6 of those. Throw these all up here. And then we'll run downstairs. 8 minutes. I don't want that one. I don't want to cook that.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
That's a full kilogram. You can go down on the ground. And we will do that. Alright, what do we got? We got 58 minutes, 56. Okay, we're all good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna drop that sapling right here for now. You thought I was going to coastal via ravine when you went to sleep. Did you change your mind? No, I didn't know I was going through ravine. I thought I was going this way. What's in here? That lead. I'm gonna take the lead and move it. Hopefully I can see it right here. We're gonna have to transport that somewhere. Sounds like the weather's cleared up. Let's have a look. Yes, it has. Still pretty
I
early.
wonder if I can drop any of this.
You know what I should do? Let's eat one of these. You were really tired, so it seems you built the incorrect memory. Yeah, I'm going through this route here, so we only have 2 bandages. So let's make another, and let's craft birch bark. And I think I'm gonna make a couple of teas because I don't think I have any. I have 1. That's 19, that's 21. I'm gonna need more. Let's do that. And we can do 1 of these now. Alright, this should all be cooked. And we have 2 pots. Let's do that. And birch bark. What do we have actually? We have a bunch of birch bark.
I'm not sure I can carry
What
much.
we don't have is any coffee. And let's do a coffee and tea. 7 minutes. I'm gonna throw one more stick. And we're gonna make a rose hip. We're gonna drink it. And we're gonna go. Alright, I'm gonna take you. You know what? I'm actually gonna move this over to the barn. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot of scrap lead. How much lead is that? 18 pieces. 18 pieces of lead. If we go out the back, we're almost guaranteed to have wolves. We're gonna go at the front. I'm actually gonna grab one more of you. And alright, we're pretty heavy. What are we at? 56. You know what?
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
We can drop some of this meat. I'm gonna drop it in right here. Let's drop that amount. And let's go. Already. Are there any deer? Nope. Just a wolf out there. Maybe we can drag him over to a bunny. One thing I don't want to do, I've said it before, I don't like shooting an animal when I'm leaving. Once we get him off our tail, he's not a problem anymore, so we'll save some degradation on the gun, we'll save a bullet, and we'll also save ourselves the risk of an attack. Because sometimes they like to zigzag. And I miss. Where's all the bunnies? There's a bunny. We're gonna need some sticks. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna, because can't really leave a monument for him. You know what? We don't actually have to shoot him, we just have to aim on him and he'll run away. Well, or maybe he won't run away. Bum da bum. Give you 2 of those. We'll take you. Alright, so we're gonna go to the barn. I figured I would come out to the road. It might be less chance of encountering wolves. What is the weather? It's -9 and like mid-morning. One thing we can do, get the meat in the belly. Try to help out our weight a bit. So when we're at the barn, we're gonna definitely repair these boots. We're gonna have a better look at our clothing. We might make a bunch of repairs. We may not actually go to Coastal Highway today. We might end up spending the night over in Thompson's. And you know what I wish I had done? I wasn't really thinking. I mean, we're coming right through here. I should have brought those deer pants to leave in the community hall. I know there's no rule about where it all has to go, but I just, yeah. I like them all in one spot. Having them scattered all over the place, unless you're using a rule where you gotta leave something somewhere, but it's kind of nice when you can go to a spot and say, hey, look at what I did. Although we didn't really make these, we found them. Yeah, you need to have a display spot with all the nice things neatly placed. I mean, since we found the deer pants, that doesn't really count as making them. I know in the past when we were gonna make specific, well, not specific, but all of the clothing, the found animal clothing was acceptable, but in this one, I kind of want to be making everything, right? I know we don't really have rules remaining in this run, but still. Don't have to abandon every rule. We can keep some. And I kind of think we're getting to a point where, like, we've survived the cheat death. So I don't know if I'm going to go back and try to remember every rule that we had, but I do still want some tasks. That's kind of what keeps me interested in the run. So there definitely needs things that I'd have to do. If it's just walking around and surviving, well, that gets, for me, it gets kind of old. I need something to do. Look at all those deer hides. Yeah, I know, but I believe I have a bunch inside. So we're not really all that desperate. I have all this meat that's all over the place. You're small. I'm assuming that these are small. You're actually a full kilogram. And you're a full kilogram. Why are you way over there? Oh, that's because you're cooked. Oh, you can come back over here somewhere. And then you are probably smaller. Yeah, you're 43. You're... Whoops. Okay. Let's do that. And then you're just a bunch of bear meat.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Alright. Drop you. And how many do we have? We only have 3. We need a gut. I think this should go to 100. Yeah, there we go. Right, we'll drop those other 2 hides. Oh, did we just get a blizzard come in again? Now where do I want to leave this lead? I mean, this floor is kind of terrible for visibility. There. What else do we need to do? 89. We don't really need to do it, but only 3 is not enough. Future NIFO will dislike past NIFO. He usually does anyway. Let's make that. I don't know if that's a blizzard. I mean, we just added a blizzard, so maybe it's just windy.
I wonder if I can drop any.
No, that would be a blizzard. All right. Well, we don't need to make a bow because we have the sport bow. You're bear, you're moose. And you're only 1, right? Yeah, it looks like there's only 1. And is there anything? They're just some sticks. Let's do this. And we'll, I guess, just have a peek at what's upstairs. I don't think there is anything. I think we already took it. I remember there was some dusting sulfur over there. We have a heavy hammer here. We have quality tools. And we have both of those on us. Where is... I don't know. Okay, we still have a fair amount of paint. Yeah, Pleasant Valley and blizzards are kind of, they go hand in hand, right? I just didn't, I mean, I got 6 pieces of cloth. I don't really have to
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
repair this stuff, but I would just like the weather to clear up enough. Oh, hey, I can do this. Since we have a blizzard, we may as well take the whole thing, right? Alright, can go right about there. I don't want to use up all my cloth repairing stuff that doesn't really need to be repaired just because we're trying to kill time. Oops, I want this one. I also don't want to waste my sewing kit on that either. Get rid of that rabbit meat. Throw you right there. And I guess fill the belly again. We're down to 48.91. I could get a little bit more. But yeah, I didn't really want to get stuck here because, like, what am I going to do? Make a bunch of arrow shafts I don't need?
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
There's enough for 12 more arrow shafts. We can use you possibly. Make some hooks, I guess. We're just basically killing time right now. Can't go anywhere in this weather. Alright. Doesn't sound like it's letting up. Oh wait, I already had one on me. I don't need to drop. I need to drop that. You can actually move over there. $30. And how many does that give us for hooks? We have 12 hooks. Well, I guess grab some guts. Oh, wrong side. What is that? 2. I think that gives you... Yeah, I think they get 2 lines per gut. Let's make them hooks and tackle, and then you can do Coach's favorite pastime. Yeah. Well, Coastal Highway is a pretty decent place to do it. Alright. And then I can't see where I'm going, but the hooks have to be, the tackle has to be crafted in your backpack. And you can only do one at a time. Why is that? I can make all those hooks in bulk, and I can make the line in bulk, but the tackle I can only do one at a time. Honestly, if you want to fish, you'll probably get more from the tip-ups. Yeah, but it doesn't contribute to your skill, right? It's good if you're looking to get fish, but if I'm fishing in any fashion, I would like it to be contributing to my fishing skill. We got a lot of alertness, so we can just keep making it. They're only 10 minutes at a time. We got 4 more we can do. I think it will take a second to eat and drink. Just eat that one. Drink that one. And go right back to the tackle. One more. Alright. Can do both, so you get lantern oil, food, and then in between try to gain them skills. Yeah. We could, but I'm just not really, I mean, I don't dislike the tip up. You know what? I should drink first. I don't dislike the tip up, but I do want any fishing I do to boost my skill. Unless we're desperate for lantern fuel. I don't know what I have for lantern fuel in Coastal Highway. Oh dang, we woke up early. Too early to do anything. Could always go out here and boil water. You dislike that fishing is so broken at the moment. I know, and it's kind of been broken for, let's be honest, way too long. I think it's been broken since the tip-ups and the fishing lures and such have all been brought in. But it is what it is. And we gotta deal with it.
Come on, little fire.
We can do this. Right, so we need an hour 24. That should do. 92. We only have 5 pieces of cloth. We have some leather. I'm not wasting leather on 97. I really don't want to waste any of what I have. We'll do that. And that leaves us with 60. So we need one more bushel of rose hips. I'm just going to forward this. Because we can't, there's nothing else we can do.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And I'm gonna sleep an hour, get our alertness full. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. And I think we can go. I just want to make sure I didn't grab anything. That lead, I still don't know what I want to do with that lead. Where is the best place to leave it? Is the best place to leave it here? I don't know, but that's 4.5 kilograms. That is a lot of lead. Hey, OG. Welcome up. Hey, Eddie. Welcome in. How you doing? Alright, let's get to getting. How many 33 arrow shafts? $33 arrow shafts. I don't know how many arrowheads I have in Coastal Highway, but I do believe I have a bunch of arrow shafts already out there.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Wait, did fishing ever work before? Work right before? Yeah. It's kind of been so long that it's almost turning into a myth that it ever worked. I remember grinding heavily using bait and lures, only to find out that fishing was broken with bait and lures. Ask me how happy I was about spending 20 days of doing nothing but fishing. Run to the fishing hut, fish. Walk back to the Quonset in the middle of the night and repeat. 20 days of that. Before somebody mentioned in a forum somewhere that it was actually broken. Damn it. But yeah, one day it will be fixed, and then we can get back to just doing everything properly, right? I do still think that even when it's fixed, I mean, getting from level 4 to 5 is still going to take a long time. But that's just how it is, right? You've done a lot, and you mean a lot, of fishing and fish testing in the Long Dark since the bait and lure, and it vexes you. Like pre-DLC, actually pre-streaming, I used to fish a lot. I kind of liked it, just go up there and blow a day of fishing, you get about 9 or 10 fish. But now it's 9 or 10, that takes a while, apparently. And the other thing I've heard is that fishing in general, basically on custom runs, is broken. So I'm not sure how it works on an actual skill or difficulty, whatever. But I did have one person tell me it's been broken on custom runs for a while, which I wasn't sure of. Was not aware of that. What do we got in here? We have warmth for sure.
Getting kind of heavy.
I'm probably gonna check these books yet again every single time I come in here. And you're 0 out of 5. Alright, I picked those all up just so I can throw them in a big old pile. I think I'm less likely to come by and be like, ooh, I wonder what these books are like if they're in a pile than I am if they're all nice and neat. Here's all our matches that we should be spreading, and look at, we have a bunch of leather. Oh, we can throw you in there. And was there any bullets of any kind? No. And I'm gonna swap you out for a good one. You're at 95, you're fine. 12, 5, 3. Let's take one more. I don't know why I took it, but so what do we have here? Tactical jacket. We do have deerskin pants, so I actually did make the deerskin pants. So now I'm not bothered anymore. I'm gonna put you there. I don't know why. We have moose, bears, and we have wolf. We have a bunch of charcoal. We are fully warm. We have 3 pots. I don't care how many pots we have. I'm taking all my pots. Well, all 2 of the ones I have. And we have new gauntlets, and we have coach's boots. You know what? I forget what the boots go to. I don't want to waste leather repairing them. At some point I will have to repair them. Hey, Coach, welcome in, and thank you for the lurk. Have a great day, bud. I was just admiring your boots. I forget what those boots go to. Do they go to 2.5? Because now that leather's not really a big issue, I might prefer to wear coach's boots. Oh, that was kind of quick. Thank you, Mr. Vaughn. Alright. This may not be the best way to go. With the bears all back. I don't know. I used to always go that way. Every once in a while I would go this way, but the bear is back, so I don't know. This might be the last time I go this way. I might start going that way again just to avoid them. Unless I'm actually looking for them. There's also that wolf up here too. And there he is, coming right at us. This wolf is a noob. Well, same deal as the other one earlier on. I'm just gonna keep on moving. And maybe in the future we might have to deal with that guy, but I don't think right now. You never saw me before. No, he was a little too far initially, but he caught wind of us. We have scent as well, so as long as the bear doesn't make an appearance, which I don't think he will. We'll just get a little bit of an escort. Reload this. So the coach's boots go to 3? That makes sense. I mean, they were at 1.5 and just over 50%. 2 wind, 50 waterproof, 4 protection, and -12 sprint. Yeah. That's always been the big one right there, right? The sprint. Although I don't know really what it does to you. I don't know. Maybe you guys explained it to me one time and I forgot. You know what I'm gonna do though? I need 3 more of you. And I gotta remember, I gotta still make 1 of you. I keep forgetting, I only have 1. Yeah, I think when we come back, or maybe, I don't know, if there's a chance of finding another one, another pair of those boots. I think we might switch to them.
I'm not sure.
I mean, the deer boots are pretty sexy too, though, right? You know what? Let's eat and drink. Carry as much of this in our belly as we can, because we're gonna find coal probably, right? I don't know if I'm gonna scour the cave. I think I'll just... I mean, I always say I'm not going to, and then I end up doing it. We'll just grab what we see along our path, but not really veer off. I think I'm supposed to go this way, actually. You haven't found any mucks. You know what? I haven't either, have I? I don't think we found any mucklucks in this run, to my knowledge. Stick to the plan, Knifo. Only grab the stuff that's in your path. No point looking down those dead ends. It's gonna be a lot in here. Yeah, they do seem like they become a rare thing, or maybe it's just something that's broken, right? I saw one back there, but I'm not going. I'm trying to stick to what I said I was gonna do. I'm going this way. This is shorter. I think we have a lot of coal anyways. We're at 28 already. 29 pieces of coal. That didn't last long. I don't see any.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
I just want to make sure there's nothing over here. I think that was the previous run where I missed something over there, but... Alright, there's one there. We're good. Hello, old familiar place. You can't help but fully explore the caves for all those sweet, sweet coal. I know, right? We ended up with 36 and we weren't... We didn't really veer off of our path to get those. Alright, I think... what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I am going to go this way. Or this way. Let's go this way. What time is it? Midday. I believe we've been to the lookout, right? This is where we want to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, I didn't mark my preferred hut. I remember now. That's why there's only 8 marked. So hopefully this time we don't die. And we can get that one marked off. But I do believe we've been to this lookout. So while we're here, I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of beach combing. We'll check out the recovery place to see, which I've said numerous times, I really don't expect anything to be there. Everything should have been in the backpack, but we'll have a look anyway, because it's not very far from the Quonset. And that's kind of a nice little spot up in there. Remember, fishing huts are cold. Sorry, couldn't help myself. I know. Yeah, that was rather interesting decision I made, right? And the sad thing is I had all the wood to make a fire and I just didn't. Thought I heard something. Interesting's a word you could use. Yeah. Trying to change it up a little bit. I mean, I think I've said that it was a stupid move countless times, so I figured, you know, just be fresh, call it interesting. Yeah, that was the thing too, right? I mean, I was playing my stalker run a lot, which I haven't played actually since that happened. And even in that stream itself, I was confusing other things. And I remember I was even talking about how I was doing things in my stalker run that I didn't have to do. I had somehow incorporated the rules we had in this run into that run before I started figuring like, wait a second, I don't have to do that stuff. I just play this for myself. Ain't nothing gotta be exciting. And then, yeah, I just got so used to not really worrying about the temperature. I threw my bedroll down and that was it. We need one more of you. Let's take this one because you're hidden. So yeah, I think my days of trying to play this 2 separate runs at the same time, I think those days are over. I can play 7 Days to Die in my free time and not confuse anything with that game and this one. You're a bad one. Are you worth moving? I don't think you are. I know I said when I swap out my flare pistol, I'm gonna... Hello. I'm gonna... Oh, hello. I'm gonna relocate these to the... You know what? Let's just do it. I don't care. I'm doing this the slow way. Alright, it pulls out the one that's loaded. That's good. I'm gonna move this one. I don't care. When did I want to get that achievement on 7 days? Whenever you're available, man. I would be a very happy person. I'm playing on 7 days right now. I'm playing with Horde Nights. I stopped playing Horde Nights years ago. We can get it after stream if you want. Okay, I need about half an hour after stream before I'm able. But if you're available still, I would appreciate that. Yeah, on 7 Days to Die, I stopped playing the Horde Nights years ago. Like, I think when I started playing it was on Alpha 14. And I played it so much. I have over 5,000 hours in that game. I played it so much that I just found I was bored with the Horde Nights. And so then I switched from that to riding my mini bike around on Horde Night and opening up the map to see where all the locations are. I'm gonna pull this out. And then they made a change to where if you decided to try riding your mini bike around on Horde Night, you would get dive bombed by vultures. But then they brought in the ability to turn Horde Nights off. And I said, thank you. Thank you. Because I have so much fun just exploring in that game, right? I like the wandering hordes. The biggest complaints I have about the game are number one, screamers. I don't see any purpose to screamers. And I really wish they would allow us to turn the screamers off. And I wish zombie digging could be turned off, because I really miss the days of just carving out a cool labyrinth type maze underground for my base. I always got a kick out of that. But I love that game. I've grown accustomed to the idea of finding books to increase your skills. I miss the days of using a tool to increase your skill. But I've accepted the new way. It's a fun game, man. Screamers are for griefing you as a player. I know, right? Like, they're just... You have 7 days to build a horde base. And especially the early game where you don't even... Like, water is... I still think water's a little bit too difficult to deal with early game, but... Then on top of that, if you start doing any work, it's like, yeah, we're gonna throw this screamer at you that you're gonna, you know, if it screams, then a bunch of zombies are gonna come after you. Like, but dude, I'm limited in the time. I have never liked them. Alright, let's put that away. But I do get a kick out of playing that game. And you know what? I never once complained about that game taking forever. I've always seen people like, finish your game, finish your game. But you know what? Every year, you get a major update that basically made you have to relearn how to play the game. And I looked at it as, hey, they ain't charging me money and, you know, the game is staying fresh. Because it would usually be some pretty drastic changes. Like, take forever if you want. I don't care, I paid 15 bucks for you. I'm almost like subtly disappointed about coming out of alpha. I'm like the only person who's like, no! Hey, Copper. How you doing, Copper? You hate the new magazine system, bring back learn by doing. You know what they could have done? I mean, they took that out because, you know, people would just build like 150 stone axes and now they can make better tools. Just eliminate experience from making an item. That's what they should have done. I hate the book system. I'm still confused as to where to put my points to bring out certain things, because in my current game that I'm playing, I'm constantly getting armor books. I haven't put a single point into armor. Like, why? I put it into the bow, I put it into the pistol, I put it into like what, parkour and the forging and stuff, whatever, like the workbench type and the bicycles and such, right? I put my points all in those things, but I keep getting armor books, armor and medication. Like, no, I don't want these. But yeah, they've come a long way with that game. It's pretty amazing, some of the POIs. Another thing I've never been a fan of, though, is falling through floors or zombies falling from the ceiling. I've always hated that. But I mean, I could come up with like 75 great things that the game has for my 4 complaints. I think that's such a great game. I struggle with 7 Days to Die, The Long Dark, and Fallout 4. I struggle with which one of these is my true favorite. That's 7 Days to Die, Copper. That's, if you ever see it, check out Steam, or not Steam, Discord and see me. You'll see how I play that a lot. Lately. But I go in waves. Obviously, because of that death I had in this game, I'm no longer, I mean, I'm limiting myself to only playing this game when I'm streaming. And I kind of go in little waves right now. Right now I'm on a 7 Days to Die kick. That'll get old and I'll go back to playing Fallout until it crashes on me for the 15th time, and I'll get frustrated. And then I'll play some Dinkum. Dinkum's a fun game, but I think it would be more fun if I had somebody to play with. But I think that's actually a really fun game. I wonder... Let's go this way. Maybe I can mark off my favorite fishing hut along our travels. Instead of staying up there, because staying up there, you're eventually going to run into a bear, right? For some reason, you can't get into Dinkum. It's like Animal Crossing without animals. I think it's a fun game. I've had a lot of fun. I held off on buying that game for a long time. And then when I finally did, I was like, wow, this is so much fun. It would just be so much more fun, like I said, if I had somebody to play with. I saw that cover. You got lost outside yesterday in a day-long blizzard and you survived and you're feeling good about it. I saw that. Good for you. That is actually a big deal. Okay, is this not my fishing hut? Why is it marked? But I only have 8. I thought for sure you were the one that I forgot. I'm going in here so that wolf will kind of forget about us. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. What one am I missing? There's 9. I thought for sure that was the one. Oh, hey. Gimme. You ran out of paint for this one, but this one's marked. It's got an X on it. So now I'm wondering, like, which one, or was it that one that I didn't have paint? I don't know. I think right now, let's just go to the Quonset so we can get rid of this excess weight. Thought it was the one with the cattail in front of it. I totally forgot there's one out there with the cattail in front of it. By chance, do you remember which one that is? Oh, Murd is slacking so hard. Number 1, Murd, 29 minutes in is the word of the day. You missed that. Again. And we're already past stretch time. Gimme. Here, let's try this. Is this gonna be risky? There we go. Merd's the only one working harder than me in this. Merd's keeping notes for me. He has to come up with a word of the day that nobody else in the world has ever heard before. And he has to remember to make me stretch. That's a lot of things. So we cut him some slack when he forgets one or two of those. Did you notice no moose? This moose does not exist for me. Interland must have seen the video of me trying to shoot it with the hunter's revolver. Collectively, they all shook their heads and said, all right, we will make this moose not ever spawn in your game. Again. I lost my moose privilege. And I don't blame them. Because that was pathetic. You don't have a word of the day?
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Is there a word for no word? Alright, you know what? You're red. You're red. You're red. Y'all can just go in a big old pile. I don't care about you. A big old pile. Oh, you haven't. Oh, you're that advanced one. Oh, let me see. Okay, we can't read this one. That is the way that works. So that advanced is the only one we can read. I might be tempted. Ooh, that is an ugly toolkit compared to that one. I'm gonna drop these here for now. What's in here? We have two of those. Gunpowder. That's that. I can throw... Wow, that's actually accumulating some weight. And here's all the arrows. 18 we can make. Alright, well, you know what? And we definitely have enough feathers. Let's get rid of you. I don't know. We'll just put you right here. And look at all those hooks. Oh, I guess coal would be the one thing that I can drop. I'm just gonna do that, and then there we go. And then we're gonna eat and drink. Oh. And we're gonna go, I think we have enough time to go check our recovery location. And we got lots of bullet making supplies here. Including that there battery. That is one of like 19 batteries we found in this run, which is ridiculous, the amount. All right. I'm gonna grab these sticks. Oh. A wee little stack. Is it that hill that it was at? I think it is. Just on the other side of that hill. Now, in Pleasant Valley, I was trying to get away from the wolves without shooting them, but out here is a little different. Because out here, if we can get rid of them, it's beneficial. Come on, boy. Come on. Let's do it. There we go. Put you away. Ineffable is wordsmith of the day. It's funny because it does not sound like it means what it means. Well, I guess maybe it is. Maybe it does sound that way. Anything ineffable is unspeakably beautiful, moving, or horrible. Oh wow, it means everything. How can you be unspeakably beautiful but horrible? At the same time? I don't know. Alright, there's our recovery backpack. There is nothing in it. There's this guy, he's empty. There's nothing here. Except for some lingering feathers. And just as I suspected. Yeah, there's not going to be anything. Let's go back to the Quonset. We can make arrows for the rest of the day. And we have lots of alertness, so we can just run. Alright, so that settles that. Everything will be in your backpack. Which I suspected. But we had questions, so we answered them, right? I wonder if I should just grab that battery, bring it inside, we can break it down too. Does your gunsmithing go up when you make bullet tips? Because honestly, we have a lot of lead. I know it goes up when you break down batteries, or sorry, not batteries, when you break down bullets. I'm not making any more hooks. I might carry this just for kicks, you know. You know what? I'm gonna put you guys like right there. We'll do that. I'm gonna throw all the lead right here. And there was... well, I need... Actually, how many is there? I need 18. Take you, and... I'm not trying to figure out how many 18 times 3 is. Oh, there it was. $54. I need 54 feathers. There we go. Arrows. Wow. Man, it still takes so long to make arrows. We're gonna get cabin fever before we get these arrows all made. How many did we actually get? We got 5. And we don't really have any food, do we? Not without cooking, and it's bedtime. So,
Drop any of this.
you know what we can do? Hey, look it. Remember when I did that? I don't care. That's gonna remain there forever. Or there. That's right. I did it. Alright, let's make a fire. And we'll cook this meat while we sleep. That's not what I wanted to do. Cook. Cook. 46. There we go. And we'll just go to bed. We got enough calories in us. Alright. 1605 is our store, and we will burn 750. But we'll have 2 big fat pieces of cooked meat to eat when we wake up. And luckily, we woke up still being able to do something. Now how long? It's 45 minutes per arrow. So, I mean, I can't even cook. Because I don't want to make one. At some point, we're going to have to stop and start cooking. Take a drink. We're going to need, I think, some water as well. If I'm right here, can I still? Okay. How many we got? 10 more to go. Let's do 5. See what that does to our food and water. And we'll drink again. Actually, let's eat. Now we'll drink. And we can make the last 5. There we go. And now we have enough alertness left over. Do I want to do it indoors? I mean, it's kind of risky outside because, you know, You don't know what the weather's gonna do. I almost thought I was hearing Aurora music there for a second. It's minus 15 on the wind. We should have a wind block. I think, number one, I want my pot back. There's 8 pieces. What do we have here?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, it screwed it up. I think we'll make 2 fires out here. And hopefully... Gotta look, right? Hopefully we can get a good wind block off of this Quonset.
Come on, little fire.
Perfect. And then maybe just like 1 piece of coal on each, I guess.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Hey, I don't want that. I want the fire. Give me the fire. Where's the fire? Alright, so that's 54. Hey, whoops. We got 4 pieces of meat. We can probably tear apart these pallets. Hey, come on. An hour and a half. Okay, well, obviously we can't. We gotta eat and drink. Get out of here. I was just throwing a rock that way just in case. Slim chance there was a moose behind. I didn't really think there would be though. Alright, you know what we can do? I really need to do one more of you. And 21 minutes, we can do those other rose hips. There we go. Alright, let's do that. That. And that. And that is more than enough time.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
Do that. I wish some of these could be broken down in less than an hour and a half. That can be. That's 30 minutes. The pallets are all an hour and a half. Oh, except for the stacks are 2 hours. Is there... one more of those ones? No. How about in the front? No. Well, that's too bad. We got 13. that, and I'll do that. Dang it. I think that's enough. I'm gonna grab that other pot. Oh boy. It's pretty dark. I'm gonna grab you, and I'm gonna grab one more piece of meat. And we can do that. Get you on there. Get you on there. Whoops, 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 whoops. And there. That should be more than enough time for all of this. I really, at some point I need these pallets gone. An hour and a half. Will that ruin that meat? No, it won't.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let's do that. And let's do that. So we don't have to use our lantern. You can go in there. Look at all the hooks. 16 of you can go right there. I'm gonna throw the revolver bullets on the floor. And you're gonna go on the fire barrel. And what else? It's all that meat, right? That's a lot of meat and water. What's the time? Do that. There's the bed. Let's just eat and eat, drink, go to bed.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I think we're gonna wake up early again, but all right, we're at 50.99. Oh, wow, you're at 66. We're getting 9 each time. That was 75, 84. This should be 93. I'm going right to 100, I don't care. With this gun, you can't not go all the way. Will that take that whole piece? Good, 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 good. Clothing's all pretty good. Still a little early. I'm wondering about going to the fishing hut where I died. That gives us 10.
This pack is getting too
How bad is that?
heavy.
55. Alright, let's put you where we can actually see you. You know what? That's ammo making stuff, so put you right there. I don't want to go out there with all this meat, not right now. I'll take 2 of them. Alright. I'm gonna go out to the fishing hut that I made my big mistake at. I believe... Wow. Jesus. Funny, not funny. That scared the thoughts right out of my head. Oh, this can't be no good for nobody. I believe there's a bunch of wood still in this fishing hut. I just have to find it. Copper jumped and you knew it was coming. I didn't. Oh, there it is. Is that the one?
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Yeah, I believe there's a bunch of wood in there because when I died, I'm trying to remember, or maybe I picked it all up when we went back there. I don't know. Either way, we have enough wood and coal.
It's a goddamn freezing.
Then we can go in here. It's too early to do it. Well, there's nothing else that we can really do. The weather's horrible. But we can make a fire. And we can do some fishing. And hopefully catch something. And you are my new preferred fishing hut. Oh, so I took all the wood. Oh, I think when I got here I picked it up and then I died and they kept it. A bunch of it, I think. I don't remember how it worked. I really don't. I'm gonna start with 1 piece of coal. All I care about is that that goes into the positives. And you know what? Let's use sticks. Let's do that. And we're gonna drop nothing for now. Alright, so we look at the fire, we're gonna drink, and then we're gonna fish 4 hours. And hopefully get at least 4 fish. I think that's lofty goals, but we got a coho. Will we get another one? Please. Please. This looks bad on you. Doesn't look bad on me, it looks bad on you. Well, I got one big, fat, juicy fish. How big was he? 433. Don't forget to eat and drink. That would be bad. And double check. Come on. Ooh, we got a beautiful rock fish. What's my fishing level? It must be like negative 16. Where's fishing? 2.5, basically. But you know what? It ain't going up unless we fish, so. It's the only way that's gonna go up, unless we find a book, but we don't have a book to find, so. It doesn't take a lot of alertness either, so we can fish for quite a while. I only did 2 hours this time because I'm not sure if I want to spend the night out here. Oh, is that an Aurora? Yep. And I'm unsure about that bear. How long do we have on it? 1 hour 40. We can't just leave our fire burning and not utilize the fishing.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Got another coho. That was 5 kilograms. 38. That's a rainbow. That's going to give us nothing for lantern fuel. 20, maybe we can get another one. 34, 20 might. Yeah, 0.5 isn't going to do anything for anybody. But we are officially half full on our lantern. 0.16, that's a coho. That's a lot better. Alright, and we got 2 pieces of meat now that are cooked. And 2 raw. 2 raw, 2 raw. You love getting fish for food. That. You know what? I should just leave these fish here. I don't even know that they have a fireplace in there, right? I might be wrong, but I don't remember there being a fireplace. Which is odd because in this climate, every single house would have at least a stove. I don't know if this bear is around. I'm gonna run. And as soon as our stamina recharges, I'm gonna run again. I'm gonna grab sticks as well. I should have dropped that coal and left it in the hut. That might be enough to get most of the way there. Or at least to get us to some more sticks. Or maybe not. Let's do that. It's like a big old bug light, but it's not really a bug light.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm gonna look real quick. I don't think there is a stove in here. Yeah, it's kinda doesn't really make any sense. Well, I mean, they do have an oven, but paint. Let's just drink. And we'll go to bed. Hopefully it's a nice day. Sounds nice. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna eat you. And you. And drink you. And we're underweight. So we still have 9 pieces of coal and all that wood. I don't know why I brought that all with me. I have no idea. That's for Coach. There's the pictures. That one's a beauty. Like somebody was wiping their brush off. Hey, look at it. It looks artistic. Grab some sticks. Did I even go the right way? We gotta go down there. That's our hut. And it's kind of risky to jump down here. Unless you know if the bear is up or not, because if you don't know, you could jump down there and all of a sudden, hey, Mr. Bear. And you don't really have much of an escape route.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It's only 1 arrow down. What would be nice is if it was clear. First things first, I'm gonna go drop off the coal and the wood. I would love for that sun to burn through all this fog. Because I would like to go and do a little bit of beachcombing. We have 19 arrows now. I almost could just take this rifle right back to the Quonset. Only I don't really want to take the rifle to the Quonset. You aimed properly. You know, 1 inch off, by the time you get to where you're going, is a long, long ways. Ooh. You know what? We're gaining temperature in here. So let's do that. I know you're probably not going to have a lot of luck doing an hour at a time, but hey, we caught a fish. And I'm going to try another an hour. We're going to get anything? No. Whatever. I killed 2 hours. Are you... You're just going to stay right there? What is our fishing skill at now? Probably not very high, right? Fishing, just over half. Let's eat that. Let's drink that. Oh, I almost forgot again. You know what? I'm gonna pick you up. See if I can drop you over there because I don't want my coal mixed. I'm gonna drop all of it. It's borderline risky, but didn't want that mixed. You know what? I'm gonna drop the sticks too. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. And we're warm. Is that deer? We need a deer hide out here, but let's go and see. I want to go get that deer hide, but at the same time I want to go that way. And this is the opposite of that way. You know what? I'm taking advantage of the weather. Feels like +3. Yeah, it'll only take like 20 minutes to grab that hide, but at the same time, 20 minutes in this game, sometimes the weather goes from this to blizzard. Or worse. Fog. Anything that takes away your visibility. Give us a big old boat. Where's the trawler? I want to find good items. And when I say good items, I don't mean fish. I don't need fish. I don't need hatchets. Arrows. I'll be happy with arrows. I'm really unsure of what I really want to find. Hey, Daska, you know English? Yes, please. Thanks, Merd. Man, what's that? It's just a body. There we go. Hey, welcome in. Sorry, it's just I don't understand that language, so it's just easier. Alright, what are we gonna find? Alright, what is that? Is that a backpack? Alright. What's the time? So far, we haven't had much luck with anything. I don't need that. No. English only. Please. I'm not eating. Well, is that a wolf? No, that's got to be a bunny or something, right? Just thinking, I'm not seeing any wildlife aside from that little rabbit. Translate into Russian what he says. That's no. Let's not do that. It's unfortunate if you don't understand English, but I can't have my mods translating.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I wonder, is that going to be thin ice? Alright, well, we're not getting that hide. Oh, we do have a wolf finally. Yeah, do that, Copper. But no. You know what? No. Don't do that. There we go. That was effective. Ooh. Hello, Coach's favorite object.
Probably useful.
There is a lot of fish and hatchets. What's our weight? 56. I'll eat that one.
I barely walk with this much gear.
Do I continue? Is that that's a deer, I think. Do I continue on this way? Hey, XM, welcome back. Do I continue on this way, or do I just go back to the Quonset? Play it safe. I think I'm going to continue this way. But if I find any more fish, 462, 446, and we have 2 hatchets that we found. Yeah, we can't really. All right, OG. I'll give you a message in a bit. What's the temperature? We got a sled. Come back this way. See, I've heard that this is an effective thing, this hop. I'm gonna attempt to utilize it, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work for me. I want a head-on shot, but that one will work. Now I have 2 options. I mean, if the weather turns while I'm harvesting, I can always go back. Where are you? Right there. I can always go up the hill. Oh, dang.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much
I want you... Actually, that was probably aimed exactly where I wanted it. I kind of want to go that way, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I put it right on your head. Fish can go in there. Hatchets can go in there. I'm not going to cook the meat. All right, let's go. Oh, 12-9. Let's go 4 at a time. I'm not going to cook the meat because I don't know. I don't want to. Well, I don't actually think I have the means to make a fire right now. So we will just throw you all in here. And hope that this weather doesn't... You thought ruined stuff disappears in the sled. It does, but fish can be turned into bait when it's ruined. Or I should say even when it's ruined. So anything that does, anything that turns into something when it's ruined will not disappear. Oh, this weather's turning on us. We just need the hide. We don't need the guts. Yeah, I was confused a while back, XM. I threw... I was in the dam, and I threw some fish to lighten my load. I threw some fish into a container and it spoiled overnight. And I was confused as to why it was still there, why it hadn't disappeared. And somebody had mentioned that items that can still be used after ruined will not disappear. I've never thrown a piece of ruined clothing into a bin though. So theoretically that ruined clothing shouldn't despawn in a container either. Because you can still use it as cloth, right? Alright, I think I'm aimed towards where I want to go. I kind of want... what to do. I kind of want to go there and get those fish. Why not? I'm aimed right at it. Let's go. At least I think I'm aimed right at it. Yeah, Copper, don't worry about it. Just leave it alone. Don't worry about it at all. I found... oh, and of course they have to be at 78%, right? Whoa, hey. You know what I tried in the past, and I've never been able to complete the actual test of it, is I tried throwing food into a container, because I constantly have heard people say they had food in a container and it disappeared. And I don't recall ever having that, but I also never really put food into a container. So I did try for a few runs where I put a piece of food into a container to see if it would despawn, but I usually, by the time I remembered to do it, it was too late in my run. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna throw a piece of bad clothing, low quality clothing, into a container as well, and we'll see if they actually despawn. I don't know if, like, my point on this all is, if it ruins while it's in the container, I believe it will still put merged peaches in the container. I should. My belief is that if it ruins while it's in the container, it'll stay. It'll stay there. It's only if I was to take a can of ruined food and put it into a container after it was ruined, then I believe that it'll disappear. That's been what I've always wanted to kind of test. Because I don't always believe what people say, right? Some people don't know exactly what they're meaning, and they don't know how things work, and so when they explain what they did, they might not be correct in what they did. So, but I do not think that clothing items will despawn because of the fact that they do turn into cloths. I'm going there. But food items, that's the big thing. I think a food item, if it ruins while it's in the container, it'll stay. Just don't ever put it in a container when it is ruined. That's one of those things though where, you know what, Hinterland really needs to go a little bit further with their container usage. I like that some things despawn in containers. I like the ability, like ruined items, like a sewing kit that's ruined. Throw it into a container, it's gone from the world. I like that. But why pretty much everything? You know? Why does that all have to disappear? And I've said for a while now, I think, there's really no actual use for rock caches. I think your food outdoors should not be safe from predators. They need to make rock caches that you can place outside your hut, and all of your food, whether it's chocolate bars, cans of food, meat, whatever it is, all of your food items can go in there and will not despawn. And if they're in there, the animals cannot get to it. That's what I think they should need to do, because really there is no reason really to be building the rock caches.
I can't carry this any further.
Can I move? Oh, I'm that close. Now we're in trouble. Uh-oh. 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 Last thing you want to hear while you're way overburdened is a wolf howling. When you can't move, that is a scary sound. Alright, we have cooked meat. What else do we have? We have fish. 4, 6. Well, let's just cook. Oh, and I picked up a stupid cattail too. Let's do this. Aha! Now we don't have that stupid cattail. I know, right? I can't move. Yeah. Alright. Y'all are going in here. I don't have the coastal fish cakes, do I? I don't even know what goes in them. Have I found... You know what? I might be quicker to find it right here.
Yeah, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Ranger, Thompson's, Lilies, Dockers, Preppers, Briarhouse, and Camberflake porridge. Coastal fish cakes, that's gotta be... Okay, Desolation Point, okay. Alright, 25, what's our clothing like? I don't need you. You're not gonna work well for clothing in a bin test because you're gonna take 8 years to despawn. Oh, did I have something over here in the corner? No, I didn't, because I never took that box apart. Whatever. How long is this box? 45 minutes. Too long. You're ruined. Cooking oil is 100%. Wow, does cooking oil never... You're 13. Potatoes are all ruined. Salt, I don't think salt ruins, honestly. Let's throw you in there. We got lots of you. So if you happen to disappear, who cares? We need to find a nasty piece of clothing.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Do that. And because I'm so impatient, I have to. Oh, shut up. Look at that. Was that beautiful or what? I can harvest that. Oh, these hatchets. Get out of my backpack. I don't need you. Put you there. What else? I can make... Not right now. But... 20 and 26. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I was gonna say I have enough. Like I have another. You know what it's called? Arrowhead. Simple arrow. You're at 96. You're at 94. You can be sharpened. But I don't have. I mean, it's 45 minutes to make an arrow, even with the red toolkit. So. Making sure I don't have anything else. 2 of those. Fishing is at 2.5. That's horrible. But even at 2.5, I mean, it's given us enough lantern fuel that we can fill our lantern. Alright, so we need an hour 24. That's almost enough. Right there. And it's almost bedtime. Let's eat that. We'll drink that. And we'll read this book because this book is 75 hours. Oh, you know what? Or I can grab an arrow shaft. 1. And I have 6. I only need 3. I'll take that. Wow, we have a lot of alertness. There we go. Well, you know what? I may as well, because you know what? We have a lot of alertness, so... Nope. Okay, that's not going to do it. Well, I guess that's going to have to work. So, I guess I'm gonna end this here. So, for those of you on YouTube, please like and subscribe, and I will see you all tomorrow.